There are three types of people living in the world today. Those who are living in the Matrix, those who are living outside the Matrix, and those who are learning how to escape the Matrix. Why does this matter though? Because those who are living inside the Matrix don't really have a choice of their own. Their life path has already been set out for them, from the day they were born to the day they will die. While those who are living outside of it have the freedom to choose the type of life they want to live. If you're watching this video, you are likely a part of the select few who are learning how to escape the Matrix. So you're going to want to watch till the end to learn how to escape the Matrix, like Andrew Tate. Now, before I can show you how to escape the Matrix, we first have to establish what exactly the Matrix is and what life is like inside of it. If you haven't watched the movie series The Matrix, I highly recommend you go watch it after this video. Although it shouldn't be taken completely literally, the theme and story of the movie parallels very similarly with our world today. You see, the Matrix is a system of control we've all been born into that silently pushes us in the direction it wants us to go in. It's all around us, every second of the day. Even the people closest to you are likely a part of it. Not only that, but if you try and go in a different direction, it will always send its agents to try and target you, to try to get you to fall back in line. To better explain this, I want you to picture life as a maze of infinite choices. This is how it should be. But if you take some time to examine our world, you'll realize this is not how it actually is. The truth is, there are other forces in this maze, influencing the choices you decide to make, even before you were born. Not only that, but these forces have become so powerful that most people in our day and age don't even make choices for themselves anymore. They just follow the path set out for them and attack anyone else who chooses to take a different path, because that's just what everybody else does. If you've ever played a video game, these are the NPCs, or agents of our world. They do exactly what they're programmed to do, and never question or think outside the box. When challenged on their beliefs, they will always assume the moral high ground, thinking themselves to be right, and will argue from a place of emotion rather than a place of logic, no matter how many facts or sound arguments you present. These people can't be saved unless they want to be. They enjoy the Matrix. They enjoy letting it think for them. They enjoy living in a state of ignorance. And the Matrix loves this, because these people are the grunts that keep it going every single day. But the truth is, life inside the Matrix for most people isn't so bad. Although it's been progressively getting worse in the most recent years. Living inside the Matrix, you'll likely never be truly happy or truly satisfied. And you'll be forced to work long hours for the rest of your life in a job you don't likely truly enjoy. But for most people, this will be a relatively comfortable life if you're willing to do one thing, which is sell your soul. And I'm not talking about the sign your blood on a piece of paper type of sell your soul. I'm talking about giving up who you truly are and what you really want to do in life. Living inside the Matrix slowly kills that spark inside of you that has the desire to be something great, or simply wants to experience something different than what everyone else is doing around you. If you've grown up in America, for example, and you're anywhere around 18 to 30 years old, you're likely just starting to experience this. You most likely went to middle school and high school. Some of you then went on to college and took out loans to pay for it. Without even realizing it, by the time you got out of college, you were forced to get a job and work a 9 to 5 days a week to pay off those loans. And if you didn't go to college, you likely had to take out loans for your car to get to your job. Then soon after, you were told you needed to move out and buy a house, which of course requires more loans. And for some of you, you had kids along the way. You also have to support a family. So now you're so busy working to pay off your loans and support your family that you have so little free time to yourself to ever even think, was this the right decision? Up until this point, you probably just went with whatever you felt was the most acceptable in the eyes of society, what was expected of you in the eyes of the Matrix. That's right, like a good little worker, you've done exactly what was programmed into you in your earlier years without even realizing it. Your whole life you've been so busy and preoccupied by distractions that you never even took the time to ask yourself, what do I want? But it's too late now. And if you were perceptive enough, you'd have realized that this is how they trap you. But for most people living inside the matrix, they'll never even have this thought because they're so preoccupied on the rabbit wheel of entertainment, money, religion, work, politics, and whatever else the matrix is giving them, so that they'll continue to work their whole life and die without ever truly discovering what they truly want and why they're truly here. But if you're watching this video, this is not your destiny because you've asked the only thing that matters: why? But before I move on to why, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more valuable content that's going to help you level up in your life and reach your highest potential. Once you start to ask why, and you start to question why things are the way they are, you're finally ready to begin your hero's journey and start taking steps to break out of the matrix and create the life you came here to experience. And the way you do this is by first creating a vision. You're gonna need to take some time to yourself and start asking yourself the only question that matters. If I could have my dream life right now, what would it look like? What would I be doing? Who would be in it? How would I look? The point is that you need to start doing what you used to do as a child before the matrix programmed it out of you. Dream. You need to start dreaming again. You need to start dreaming your wildest dreams, no matter how crazy. By doing this, you'll start to get a sense of your ideal life. You will also likely start to feel that spark you've always had deep down coming back, accompanied with a sense of excitement. This is happening because you're finally starting to connect with your true self again. Once you get a sense of what your dream life will look like, you're going to want to then ask yourself the next question: what are the steps I need to start taking to get there? And I'm not saying you have to think of every single step from A to Z. All you need is B. And once you get to B, C will reveal itself. No one who's ever made it out of the matrix knew the exact way they would do it. They just had a vision and self-belief to know that they could. So once the answers start coming in, you're going to write them all down and then take action on each and every one of them one at a time. Act on the ones that bring you the most excitement and fear first, because those are usually the ones that work. One thing you should definitely expect along this process is for the matrix to send its agents to try and get you back in line, or in other words, to try and get you to quit. These agents may come in the form of your close friends or loved ones. They may criticize you about what you're trying to do, or they may just not believe in your ability to even do it. In whatever way this happens, this is always a test to see how much you really want it. And it's up to you to pass, because you can have your dream life as long as you continue to take action and follow your highest excitement without stopping. It's just a matter of time until you begin to slowly break out of the matrix and forge your own path, one that is nothing like the average person, a path that finally involves living outside the matrix. This is the type of life that is unique to you and no one else. The type of life where you get to do what you want, when you want, however you want. You become the boss of your destiny, and you no longer have to do anything that you don't want to do, because you set your life up in a way that maximizes you doing what you love and minimizes you doing what you don't love. As you continue to live outside the matrix, you will also begin to attract others who are like-minded and who are also outside the matrix. Before you know it, you'll have found a whole group of friends, a team who thinks like you and who are aligned with your mission. There's a quote saying, "Fortune favors the bold." And this is exactly what it will feel like, because you have faced your fears and overcame your obstacles. Your life will be something other people will be able to look at with respect. This is just a sneak peek of what life outside the matrix is really like, because words can hardly describe it. You'll just have to find out what it's truly like for yourself when you get there. See you on the other side. Now, at this point of the video, I know you're definitely motivated to start or even continue on your journey. That's why your next step is to watch this video, where I'll teach you how to prioritize yourself first. Trust me, you're definitely going to want to know this if you're trying to break out of the matrix. With that being said, thank you for watching my videos. Love you guys. Peace.